Hey guys, Taylor here. Before we get started with the video, I just wanted to take this time to say thank you all so very much for all the wonderful birthday wishes and for all the awesome birthday comments that I received. I had such an amazing birthday. I spent it with my friends and family, I got to eat at my favorite Mexican restaurant, and I got to drink Mountain Dew all night. So, it was a pretty amazing birthday, let me tell you. All of the birthday wishes, messages, and comments that I received from you guys made this autistic person feel so loved, so blessed, and so grateful. So thank you very much for all the love and for all the birthday wishes. I really do appreciate it. Now, as most of you may recall, I did not have an insight video for you guys last week, and I told you guys in the video last week that I already had a topic already planned out for an insight video this week, and that it was relevant to this time of year. Today, I'm going to be sharing my insight and my experiences, as well as some advice and tips when it comes to autistic people and the first day of school. Right now, I have a pretty good feeling that I just made some of you guys watching this smile a whole lot bigger. I think what I just said is especially true for some of you autism parents watching this right now. Alrighty guys, with all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about going back to school. I'm pretty sure that most autism parents will agree with me when I say that getting their autistic child ready to go back to school is like wrestling with a barrel of monkeys. I'm being dead serious. Is that crazy? Here's the reason why, and I think I've said this a couple of times in my past videos. Transitioning from one routine to another is very difficult for someone with autism. It's very true that most people with autism struggle a lot with changes in their routine and changes in their schedule, but after a specific time frame, they get used to it, which then makes it harder for them to transition back into the original routine. I have struggled with this for years when it comes to going back to school. In fact, I still struggle with it. It's because of the fact that I've gotten so used to staying home all summer, and I've gotten so used to my summer vacation routine that I am just not mentally prepared for the school routine to kick back in. One of the most difficult things for any autism family was getting the autistic child prepared to go back to school. For someone with autism, preparing for the first day of school is already a challenge. But one of the most challenging yet sensory testing things was back to school shopping. That alone is something that is going to test their sensory stability on a whole new level. 95% of the time, autistic people and stores don't mix because it plays a game on our sensory issues. That is because all of the stores across America are filled with sensory triggers. And as we all know, if we get too many of those triggers, they all stack up on top of each other, and that results in an oversensory meltdown. When it comes to back to school shopping, it's not just one store you're going to. You go to a total of 4 to 5 different stores just to get the stuff your child needs for school. Which again is pretty hard for somebody with autism because they're going back and forth, back to forth to different stores, and their sensory triggers are stacking up on top of each other, and that's going to result in an oversensory meltdown. Honestly guys, back to school shopping is just one of those things where I have no idea how to make it better. I just don't, because back to school shopping is crazy. However, if you are an autism parent and you like taking your autistic kids back to school shopping with you, here's what I would personally do. I would go in the morning instead of at night when everybody's getting home from work, and I would try to wait and go on a day where the stores are not usually as busy as they would be when it comes to back to school shopping. Maybe on a Tuesday or maybe on a Saturday or a Sunday. Whatever day the stores are not usually as busy on, try and go on that day. But if you are one of those autism parents who is a little bit worried or afraid of taking their kids back to school shopping with them because of a previous horrible experience, then I would say find somebody who you know, maybe a grandparent or maybe a neighbor, who can watch your autistic child while you go back to school shopping alone. On the night before you go back to school shopping, you can ask your autistic child what they want on their school supplies. Do you want Dora? Do you want Elsa? Do you want Paw Patrol? Do you want Mickey Mouse? Stuff like that. The first 2 characters that they tell you, aim for. And then the next day, you can go ahead and go back to school shopping. Look for the top 2 favorites of your autistic child, where they're hanging out with grandma or hanging out with a friend. And then after the back to school shopping is done, you could go ahead and pick them up and show them all the cool stuff that you got for them, and everything will be okay. Either before or after you go back to school shopping, the schools always have an open house. I highly recommend you go to those. This is because you and your child have a golden opportunity to meet the new teacher, to talk to the principal, to talk to the specialist, and plus, if some of the child's friends are there, that's an added bonus. It's also a very wonderful opportunity for you autism parents, because you can do what my mom has always done. Talk to your child's new teacher. Tell the teacher your child has autism. Maybe tell them that your child has an IEP. Tell them that the child has some sensory issues that are beyond their control. Maybe tell the teacher what the child can control and what your child cannot control. Any and all information that you can give to the teacher to help your child have a better school year, tell them. Tell them what is needed to know. Otherwise, how are they going to know? After the open house is over, then you have to start preparing for the first day of school, which means that you would want to start the routine a couple days early. A few days before school starts, practice the school routine. Practice getting up early. Practice going to bed early. Maybe make up your own worksheets that you can have your child work on to help instill their skills that they learned the previous school year. Just little things like that will help the autistic child be more mentally prepared of what's to come on the first day of school. This is something that my mom has done for years, and every single year that this has happened, I was able to be a little bit more mentally prepared for the first day of school than if we had not done that. The night before the first day of school, my mom would always say something that would either get me really excited or really pumped up about the first day of school and about the school year. And then she'll say, "Good night, see you tomorrow bright and early for school." And honestly, just by my mom doing that the night before would make me feel so much better and so much more excited about the first day of school. If you want to read a book to your child about the first day of school the night before the first day of school, then go ahead and do that. Say something that will get them excited like my mom did. Just get them excited and prepared and just really amped up about the first day of school and the school year. There will be some issues and some struggles with getting your autistic child up and ready on the first day of school, as my mom did. They would kind of want to sleep in a little bit more. They would kind of want to stay home. They'll say, "I want to stay home with you," stuff like that. But if you just tell them what you told them the night before, I think they're going to be okay. Then just tell them that they're going to be in a very safe and fun building, and they're going to be surrounded by teachers who will help teach them and friends who really care about your child. And in the end, your child is going to have a good school year and they're going to be okay. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also in the comments below, what is your favorite first day of school memory? I look forward to reading and replying to your responses below. And finally, as always, if you guys like my videos and want to see more videos from me in the future, go ahead and give this channel a subscribe. Well guys, that's it for now. Until next time.